everyone really proactively manages their health, it's a way to really think about positive work on climate change. So in one sense, if we think about exercise, right, and walking, there's a direct correlation, obviously, between less emissions of hopping in a car. Or if we think about the food we eat, and a low-carbon diet also corresponds to an incredibly healthy way of living. Our scientists tell us that we are in a critical window over the next decade. We have a real chance to address climate change and reduce the coming storm that will inevitably affect us. We will have consequences from climate change that are, by most accounts, irreversible. The question is, within the window that we have, can we step into that window and really address the critical pieces that we need to? Climate change is a very complex issue. It is something that we do now, and we don't have the consequence for many, many years. And so that's challenging, I think, for humans, right? Because we react much better in short term. And so if we think about how we were raised, right, that if we did something, there was a consequence to that action. With climate change, that consequence really comes to our grandchildren and to our own children. And so in that sense, it's a complex social issue, much probably like obesity, right? You can eat something now and you don't have that consequence immediately, but over time, those consequences build up and one needs to deal with that. Thinking about the opportunity, actually, that climate change poses to us is a better way of thinking about things than the fear of what can happen, right? There's no doubt that the challenge of climate change is something that is probably one of the biggest challenges that humanity has ever faced and hopefully will ever face. And we need a mobilization effort unlike anything we've seen. But on the flip side, it's not just a impending doom. It really offers us a chance to think about broader sustainability goals and how we treat one another. There's a lot of great people doing a lot of great things to really move both the issues, the linked issues of climate change and increasing public health. The most of that progress is actually really being seen at the state level right now. So we have 22 states across the nation that are part of the U.S. Climate Coalition. Those states are proactively still working to implement the Paris Accords, the global climate agreement that all nation states signed on to and have been advancing. In addition, the business community has really taken the leadership role in creating sustainable solutions throughout climate change. They're thinking about risk reduction, and they're thinking about how might we be able to meet the needs of millennials, Generation Z, who have really focused on this issue as something that is critical to them and their future.